The holiday rush to the airports and highways is underway. It's beginning to look a lot like a hectic holiday travel season. Travel over Christmas and New Year's tends to spread out over many days, so the peaks this year will likely be lower than they were during the Thanksgiving holiday. And that's what keeps the airlines and federal officials optimistic. But the debacle at Southwest Airlines over Christmas last year should guard against overconfidence. Just this week, the Transportation Department announced a settlement in which Southwest will pay $140 million for that meltdown, which stranded more than 2 million travelers. So far this year, airlines have canceled 1.2% of U.S. flights, down nearly half from 2.1% over the same period last year. Cancellations were well below 1% during Thanksgiving, according to FlightAware. Canceled flights surged last year, as airlines were caught short-staffed when travel rebounded from the pandemic more quickly than expected. Since then, U.S. airlines have hired thousands of pilots, flight attendants, and other workers, and the cancellation rate has come down.
So far, so good. Pretty good so far. We thought it was going to be much worse, so we came extra early, and it's actually been really pleasant.
So we do actually worry about the traffic when we got here, but actually today's not that bad. I'm not being honest. It's not that bad, but it's still. You still need to wait when you got here, but I would say it's much better than you used to. Today's not that bad, so.
I definitely left early. I know this is like the worst and most hectic time to travel, so I literally had 4 hours for my layover, but that's how much I needed.
The U.S. Federal Aviation Administration says it is creating more air traffic routes, especially along the East Coast, to help keep planes moving over the holidays. Over the past year, airlines have blamed many of their delays on a shortage of FAA air traffic controllers that slows down traffic. But this year, whether flying or driving, travelers should be keeping an eye on the weather forecast. AccuWeather forecasters say rainstorms could hit California, the Pacific Northwest, and the Southern Plains states including Texas later this week. But the weather is bright for other key airports in the Northeast. Reporting for NTV America from Houston, Texas.